Good evening and namaskar. Today we'll take a look at the erstwhile Hyderabad Industries Limited, presently called HIL Limited, Hyderabad Industries Limited. It is in building products. The management consists of C.K. Birla, Chairman, Dhirup Roy Chowdhury, Managing Director and CEO. It's a multi-product, multi-locational organization with a huge network of branches, depots, stockists, etc. Product range includes Charminar AC roofing sheets that's used for industrial sheds, agricultural buildings, warehouses, poultry farms, wherever roofing sheets are required, Charminar roofing sheets are preferred. Aerocon panels for partitions, etc. So many things are there for signboards, toilets, mezzanine flooring, etc. Aerocon HQ building blocks for residential apartments, commercial complexes, etc. Building blocks. Aerocool roof blocks for cool indoors. Then flexo boards. Flexo boards are usually used for false ceilings, partitions, paneling, etc. Calcium silicate blocks and pipe coverings for boilers, blast furnaces, annealing furnaces, etc. Also does business in wind power, building products, thermal insulation products, etc. Now we'll see the Q2 results, latest results. Net sales for Q2 are 704 crores. Previous quarter 693 crores and year ago quarter 586 crores. I repeat, net sales are 704 crores. Previous quarter 693 crores and year ago quarter 586 crores. So year on year there is an improvement of 20%, quarter on quarter 1.6%. So some improvement, reasonable improvement, let us say. Now, the results also include an extraordinary item of receipt. They have sold something. They got an extraordinary profit of 45.59 crores. Before that extraordinary items, the profit was 48.3 crores. But after including the extraordinary item, it becomes 93.9 crores. This is one thing we need to remember. So 93.9 crores is the net profit after including the extraordinary item of 45.59 crores. Previous quarter 49.98 crores and year ago quarter 31.48 crores. Before including the extraordinary item, the profit year on year improvement is 53.46% and quarter on quarter degrowth of 3.52. Remember, before including the extraordinary item, the profit is growth of 53.46% year on year, but quarter on quarter small degrowth of 3.52%. But after including the extraordinary item, the net profit has grown 198.28% year on year and 87.88% quarter on quarter. Sales improvement by 20%, net profit improvement by 198% after including the extraordinary item, but before including 53.46%. Okay. Now, equity share capital is 7.52. Basic EPS on a face value of rupees 10 is 125.97. Please remember it includes extraordinary item. Market price is 2039. 10 rupee share sells at 2039. So, there is a huge consumer sentiment, that is investor sentiment. Price earning is 4.05, but after including the extraordinary item, otherwise it will be higher. Volumes are 22,500, not great but not low, not great anyway. 52-week low is 97, 52 high is 20,097, Low is 97, high is 2097. In between, the current market price is 2039. It's very near to the 52-week high. If you see the market depth on many days, the sellers are more than the buyers. But technical analysis, if you look at that, it is bullish. Now let us look at the operations, continuing operations. Revenue is 710 for Q2. Q2 of last year 586. Expenditure is 611 crores. Last year 528. We are talking about Q2 only. Revenue is 710 crores. Last year Q2 586 crores. Expenditure is 611 crores. For current Q2. Last year Q2 526 crores. And profit after tax is 49 crores now and 30 crores last year. EPS is 65 crores now and 65 rupees now and 40 rupees last year. Now, if you look at the discontinued operations also, if you include that also, the EPS rises from 65 to 125. But that is meaningless. In future, it is not going to come. Only continuing operations, if you take it, is 65. Even that is not bad. Now, if you look at the revenue breakup between various segments, roofing solutions will have 187 now, 147 last year crores. Total revenue 704 crores now, 575 crores last year. Roofing solutions 187 crores last year, 147 crores. Building solutions is 68 crores. So roofing solutions is the highest. Building solutions slightly lower, 68 crores now, 78 crores last year, so slightly lower than last year. Polymer solutions, 98 crores now, 62 crores last year, all Q2. Flooring solutions, 356 crores now, 287 crores last year, like that. So maximum is flooring solutions. The next is roofing solutions. The next is building solutions, then polymer solutions. Now, for the last 4 years, if you look at the cash flows, okay, we'll say take the latest year only, March 2020. Operating activities have brought in 130 crores. Investing activities have taken away 119 crores. Financing activities have brought in 7 crores. Others 3. Net cash flow is 22. Now, if you look at the annual results, sales were 2,554 crores last year. Net profit was 98 crores. There was an improvement. In the last 4 years, March 2016, 1,099 crores. Latest is 2,554 crores, so more than double. Net profit also has grown from 39 crores to 98 crores. So, annually, sales and net profits have been improving. Gross profit margin is a little low, only 10.24%. Operating profit margin is 6.44%. Net profit margin is 4.22%. Compared to some other industries, this is somewhat lower, but not bad. Return on net worth is 14.26. Return on capital employed is 12.21. Return on asset is 4.91. This is okay, basically. Debt equity ratio is 0.86 for the last year. Not bad at all. So that means the debt is low. Now, if you look at the historical prices, 3 years before the price was 1,335. 2 years before it was 2,120. 1 year before it has fallen to 1,229. 3 months before it has again risen to 1,642. 1 month before it has again further risen to 1,746. 1 week before 2,000, now 2019. So investor sentiment is reasonably okay. Compared to 3 years, 1,335, now to the 2,000. It's reasonably good. Not a multi-bagger by any means, but okay. Book value has risen the last 5 years from 608 to 989. Not a great thing, but okay, reasonable rise. They have been paying dividends all the time. Face value of the share is 10 rupees. Gross profit margin is 10%, operating margin is 6%, net profit margin is 4%, not big, but okay, not low either. Dividends they have been paying for the last year. So always they are paying an interim dividend and a final dividend. Last year it was 100%, so 200% totally. Now if you look at the shareholding pattern, promoters own 40.83%, not bad, pledge is 0. Financial institutions, etc., DIA is 20.54%. Public have got 37%, very good. So this is the results analysis. Now if you look at the other details, 21 manufacturing facilities are there, 38 sales depots are there, 3 sales offices are there, 2,500 stockists and distributors are there, 6,500 sub-dealers are there. So even in rural markets, there is a very deep market penetration. So costs, they are keeping it very low. Therefore, sales are increasing like anything. Quarter-on-quarter performance also is improving. Now, because of COVID, the improvement, rural was okay. Rural was good. Now, last year they have reduced debt. Now, in H1 also, they have reduced debt by 212 crores. Debt equity ratio is 0.59 only. So, it's quite good. So, if the lockdown is getting lifted and government is giving a reasonable encouragement to building sector, so this HIL also is expected to benefit from all those things. So you have to watch out HIL's performance. Its H2 performance, the Q2 performance includes an extraordinary item. Therefore, only the net profit is shown as more than 100%. Otherwise, it is less than 100%. Okay, still performance is not bad. Next Q3 performance is likely to be better. They are enhancing their reach. Their products are super brands, good brands. So expected to improve. They have to go to various other markets also, then they will improve. Hyderabad Industries is a growing company. Remember that. I will be back with you with another good company.